fine. Sheo on his second clear has a pickaxe and that control ward. Trying to get through his jungle as quickly as possible so he can get towards that level 6. We haven't seen the invades that perhaps we expected from Shifters in the early game. As Paris is caught a little bit here. Still no flash. Tactical sweep. Arcane shift forward. Hookshot wall dive. Good flash forward from Sten. And Paduk follows up with a flash of his own. Paris should fall here, and he does. Shifters on the board for first blood.
And that's what you get for level 1 cheesing, boy. No flash on you, Camille. I was going to say no one is happy to meet to see Camille get punished, but I am casting a Doom Medic, so maybe you're happier, but Nuke in danger.
Nuke down. Sheo looking for the damage on the Poby. It won't have enough with the Darking Daggers. Has to walk out. As Relech hits him with another Vault Breaker just to make sure that Sheo can't stay around too easily.
This is Relech's third mid gank in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
If you play with a jungler and he doesn't want to gank your lane, just show them this early game. Get your jungler that wants to help you as much as Relech wants to help Poby get through this early game, because he has really been his buddy.
I'm trying to think if there's any birds I'd take over a bear. Depends what type of bear. If it's a koala, perhaps I would take a bird.
It's like a little red panda.
Oh, I mean, too cute, man. I'd have it for Moa support as we see a fight over the Scuttle Crab. Smite comes out from Relech. He secures it, gets level 6. Now on the chase with the cease and desist onto Stend. And that level 6 so powerful for Relech. Means that they can lock up the Rel and Navi take a slight golden.
Yeah, and Shifters really wanted to deny that level 6 spike as we talked about before, but Relech does a great job in the early game to navigate this map state to get that level 6 super fast. 1 level above Sheo, and that's the power of this comp of Navi. Their pick, their lockdown, their CC, their damage, they have everything on one target though.
Step up with the bear, try and push the wave in, make sure it's outside of tower range as well. Force Nuke to deal with the damage coming out of Tibbers, or deal with the damage coming out of you.
Slow early game for now. Dragon is in 2 minutes. We'll see if Sheo gets his voltaic for that dragon fight. I think Shifters would like to
Paduk. Stend is here now. Relech comes in. Are they going to dive this? Cease and desist. TP behind as Cassandra tries to join. Rumble unable to get there. Paduk flashes away, but Relech still chases him. Rusa now has a flank as we do see Navi losing 1, and we're going to lose 2. Somebody's going to go down. Relech dashes out with the Vault Breaker. Should be able to walk around this wall and escape as there's no further chase from Shifters. But it's a 2-for-1 in their favor. They only lose their AD carry.
Yeah, a lot committed there from Shifters to cover that play. 2 TPs used from their solo laners. Does end up salvaging the play. And Sheo is still chilling. He's farming up for his voltaic.
Has his
now.
voltaic, yeah.
He's growing and growing. Really good.
Here for the cover.
There's many pings behind this
tower. Are you
tower.
going to dive this? Mainta doesn't have Equalizer. Rooster, Q3 onto Paris. Paduk jumps across the wall. Relech trying to chase Sheo. Went in with the Vault Breaker. Yeah, Relech is a mile away from the rest of his team. Locked up with the Flash Frost and taken out by the Frostbite. Shifters, with 5 players strong, take a kill on the top side.
That play was a little bit misread by Relech.
Yeah,
your job is cover and defend, not Vault Breaker forward into a team that is sending 5-man top lane. Now Mainter might be the target. Doesn't have the Equalizer to clear out the wave, so probably has to leave now.
Samdi does have TP. Is Samdi going to TP to this tower?
We'll see.
He's waiting. He's thinking. TP's mid. Okay, that's not the same tower, but Navi are able to hold off on the play.
The Shifters could have committed for a dive there, but Sheo just takes Relech's entire top side instead.
Paris, Hexagod made him onto Sheo. He's used the Eviscerate. Sheo down to a 3rd HP. Chain of Corruption still finds him after the flash. And down goes Sheo. Paduk getting a couple of harpoons to his back, but he's able to arcane shift out of danger.
Sheo, did you use your W to clear the camps in enemy jungle?
I think he did. Now you can do that in your own jungle, assuming you know you're not getting invaded, but in the enemy jungle, you need that invulnerability.
Yeah, I think he was completely fine there if he had a W to just block out the hookshot.
You can see Paris trying to find a flank position, but he's spotted as well as Sheo will chase him out. Crystallized, Mainta has to flash it towards the top side of the fight. Relech goes in, but Rusa keeps him at bay, and Equalizer on Paduk is good, and Nuke standing on the right side of it as Rusa's caught out in the chain of corruption, but he's able to walk away. Paris still distracting Sheo, but he's going to distract him with his own death as Nuke flashes away from the Tibbers. Sheo kills off Paris. Reset comes out from Relech as Navi just give up the ghost on 3rd Drake.
The Shifters has learned how to be first in the objective. It's a very good sign for them, because turns out it's really hard to enter when you're playing 5 squishy champions that just wants to go in, but there's a Cassandra and a Nivea looking at you menacingly, just blocking your entrance path.
Felt that one in my bones. But I do want to talk a little bit about Vision though, because it has been the last 2 objectives where Shifters have just set up Vision better, spotted out Na'Vi and then been able to play around it. Here, Paris tried to find a flank, but he was on vision the entire time he walked around the backside of that Drake. Now, you see again, Shifters laying down vision. Poby looking for the flank, but he's crystallized off as soon as he's spotted. The dive in from Paris, as you say, he still has the egg. Relech trying to flash onto him. Sheo getting caught out, though, has to flash the wall himself. Now Relech caught out in the Magna Storm. Mainta going in with the Flame Spitter. Rooster went all out. Stend was able to kill off Relech, but now Stend is, that's the wrong side of the wall for him, as he's going to go down. I think the only reason Na'Vi don't start Baron here is they've lost their jungler.
Yeah, and I was going to praise Shifters for a very nice 5-man rotation mid to get the tower, but Na'Vi recognized it super fast. Didn't push out their side waves like greedy little players, like a lot of people do. They see everyone rotating mid and they're like, okay, I'm just going to push outside. No, they sent 5-man here mid to defend this tower. And a really good equalizer on Nuke is the catalyst of this play. No flash on him, gets caught in that corridor, and Relech manages to send it completely on the egg. Sheo once again has to run out even before the fight started, and Padak tries to get some poke, but in the end, when your Anivia goes down, counter this zone with a Glacial Storm or that Crystallized, it's just so easy for Na'Vi, with their comp, with their damage, with their CC, to just run them down.
Yeah, it can just start walking at you, basically, at that point. Good play from Na'Vi to find a punch back for themselves. Last couple of fights have gone Shifters' way. We'll see if the trend from Game 1 continues, which is now Shifters should win the next fight.
Let's see, Rooster's rotating up here together with Padak, or together with
as well from Nuke. He's TP to mid.
Oh, they're gonna do this again. Round 2, baby.
We want to get the tower still stands, man.
5 mans with a dream.
Hop on it and it would fall down.
They don't have a wave.
They don't need a wave. Rooster just walks through him, dude. You can take that one down, I trust.
They just had 5-man mid to get the tower one.
Can you click on your observer? Let's see how you have your PC. Can you click to see how much health the tower has?
I would gladly do that. That mid lane tower has.
You have to click on it. There we go.
43 HP.
43 HP. Oh, well, the observers did it for us.
Thank you,
well,
observers.
That's very kind of you, observers.
Nice.
43 HP. I'm pretty sure you can get around backdoor bonus at this point.
Yeah, I think
you can just walk into it.
Yeah, maybe they should send in the fly for the tower.
Yes. Like a Mysterio fly trap as Paris is locked up in the crystallized against the wall.
Wacky.
A tactical sweep comes out, the true shot.
And a banana to boot even.
That's a nice wall from
That's
Nuke.
a fantastic wall.
Yeah.
That's a Frog-esque wall. He was so good at doing those. Going forward. Can they get the tower? They have one minion and a dream.
No, Rooster just walks and autos it twice and it's dead. They didn't even need the minion. Shifters finally break through that mid lane tower. Sheo. I mean, so he's using the dogs to tank it for him. And I don't think Na'Vi realize that's a possibility.
Solo Baron?
I think he can.
22 minutes as Nefiri.
Relech is walking around. Though. No Farsight alterations available for Na'Vi. Vaultbreaker out from Relech. Sante and Poby just takes the blast cone back. Relech is not in this play. The equalizer just used for a slow. Samdi's now just in the pit by himself. But as Relech comes back around the side.
And when all this was happening, she was already full clear to the top side. He was out of there so early. You know, the moment he got chunked, he was like, okay guys, I'm out of there. It's now main turn.
He's gonna get chased out. The Hound's pursuit from Sheo. He's back in for the fray. Samdi flashes away from the Dark Flames to call the pack. Sheo flashes himself. The Flame Spitter burn will be enough. That's a hot dog as Nuke goes forward as well. He's turned into an egg. We're basically making a barbecue. The egg gets fried by Na'Vi. Added to the hot dog. I guess that's something you can do. And Na'Vi now will turn their attentions towards the Baron.
And Na'Vi is woken up in the mid game, not only in game 1, but in this game 2 as well. Playing so much better around these objectives. Slowly skirmishing out. Paris is one that gets caught in that play before, but a huge chunk onto Sheo by Poby is the reason they got the dragon so freely. I think this Baron attempt will go better than the one from Sheo.
It's a weird fight, because as you say, like Poby's positioning here, this is what being first on the Drake gives you.
Yeah. Paris is getting caught here because, once again, who is face checking from Shifters? I mean, you have the K'Sante. Why is the Camille going in first?
Good question.
You gotta let the K'Sante walk up and take some space.
Is this a mistake from Sheo? Is my question here.
It's a tough one because I think if he holds his Qs a little bit, because he has... it's difficult. So much damage from somebody comes out. I think he had to pull the trigger early with the Qs. But it's just difficult.
But then the rest of Shifters are like, okay, we can maybe try and find a fight off this. Na'Vi has come back off these resets with the TP in from Poby, and just a little greedy, really, from Shifters trying to find that little bit extra after the fight.
I mean, Shifters look a little bit desynced. I'm still lacking that support jungle synergy, because the Nefiri really wants the CC setup to go on someone, but now he's the one getting caught out.
The Sheo. Thought of the pack makes him go up, but the cease and desist will put him up and then down. Equalizer on the back line as well from Mainter to keep Nuke at bay. Flash Frost out and Tofo's going to get the knockback on Mainter, but nothing more. Piercing Arrow does clip Brewster. It might look like his health bar didn't move, but that's because he's got that magic shield in the way. Now with Baron buff and with a man advantage, Navi pushing through 2 lanes.
It's looking grim for Shifters, and it really is that. I feel like Sheo is trying to do so much by himself. Not really relying on his team. You have a K'Sante, a Nivea, and a Rel. You have so much CC in your team, but if you go in by yourself, you don't have any setup for it.
Yeah.
While he has damage, he has 3 items, can't really get that damage through onto someone just yet.
I do get it. Wanted Samdi's bounty. 500 gold ahead, and their Sheo pulled out again. Now it's a 6,000 gold lead for Navi, and they are on the cusp of their first win here in summer. It's a good performance versus Shifters.
Very.
Still not the perfect performance.
No.
Like there were some messy moments in the early game.
I've learned, Medic, not to expect perfect performances in our region anymore.
I guess
and I will gladly praise Navi, because I think they've really played a lot better than their first series. That was against KC. They have a better team. Crystallize goes out, doesn't find anyone in the middle alcove. But now Shifters, they have to try to find a pick. You have a Rel with a flash. That is really the man to watch right now. Stand. Look at him. Look at him go on his little horse. He needs to find a pick that can set up this.
They're looking for Mainter. Equalizer down, not going to do too much work. Cease and desist onto Nuke as well, as he gets absolutely obliterated, but he survives through it. Glacial Storm down Milech, able to walk out, still
Triumph.
with his GA alive, and with the Triumph, as you say, enough healing to keep him upright. Navi will take the tier 2 in the top side. The Baron's going to expire in 30 seconds. Don't think they'll go for another wave push. Instead, they'll just look for these resets.
But at this point, you're 8k gold behind. You can't really rely on an even-numbered fight anymore. You need to find an odd-numbered fight where you have a man advantage. That's the only way for Shifters to come back into this game. A pick from Sheo and the Rel. But here it is once again, they're looking for this pick, but the Ezreal is not here. He's recalling right now. You are 8k gold behind and you are going for a 4v5 fight. It's very, very bold. Mainter parries the engager and just gives Village so much leeway to go in and do whatever he wants.
Yeah, Village just distracting you really on the back line. It almost kills him off.
He had the GA, he felt very confident to go in no matter what. He was really fine using that item.
And now Navi have first setup on this. Soul for them. It's Mountain. And they have 20 seconds before it comes up. Shifters will be very hard to walk in. 3 items though on the Ezreal, maybe enough to turn the tides of the fight.
Look at here on the sideline. He's really looking for another chunk or fancy angle. Has the flash tibbers available.
Rillette's got the call of the pack out of Sheo as well, so that's that W invulnerability gone. Rooster trying to step forward, being that front man, but Samdi at 4 items, almost at 5. Makes it very hard for Rooster to step in. Flash, cease and desist. They're going for the back line. Equalizer down to Paddock as well. Chain of Corruption does go short now. Rilette is very deep. Hexagon remain onto Sheo. Magnus Storm onto the back line. There's the Hound's Pursuit. Sheo diving in. Mainter has killed off Paddock. Sheo gets the reset on his ultimate, but no one really for him to target. He kills off Paris, but he will burn for it. Mainter will take that kill. And there is the cleanup from Navi. Rilech and Stamdy just chasing out Stend. A 4-for-1 exchange. It will be Soul. It might even be an inhibitor tower. Yep, in fact, Mainter TPing in for it. Could be the inhib on that bottom side.
It's a very decisive engage. Excellent track. You see Paddock's flash. Looks like it's up right now, but it just came up. And I think Navi had that time to a T. And they knew that you could just send everything they had onto the Ezreal as we rewatch that fight eventually. I really want to show you just how confident Relech can be on this vibe.
Yeah, he really, I thought he was a bit deep, I'll be honest.
Looked a little bit deep, yeah.
After we saw Paris putting the Hexagon main down, I thought Relech had gone a little bit too far, but we'll see exactly how far he went in this route.
And usually as Navi, you just wait for him to walk in. You have the positioning advantage. It's actually Navi that goes in to Shifters just because they know Paddock's flash is down for circa 30 seconds more, and they really use that timing well. Mainter gets the pick up there later on the back half of that fight, and he's just so strong in this rumble right now. Sheo, you can try to do your fancy things, you can try to kill him with all your dogs and your death stats, but this rumble is turning into a barbecue, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's actually really well played from Navi because of their prioritization of who is fighting at what point. You see Relech go in, Hobie puts down the tip, cooldowns out of Shifters, although Shifters may have given up a play towards the Baron, which has been started by Relech. Now they'll walk, they chase Hobie the long way round. Hobie does still have TP. Rooster trying to be that front line, Stend at a 3rd HP. A Magnet
doesn't have
Storm.
equalizer though. It's a little bit more difficult now to follow up on the pick of Navi.
Alex looking for the re-engage. Sheo can just jump across this wall, but they'll jump onto Sheo. Hexagon made in there as well. Corner's back in the Hound's pursuit. Locked up. A Magnet Storm out from Sten won't be enough to save his jungler. And the rest of Navi still on the chase. Somebody will finish up the Baron. Navi will just walk away, and Inhibitor falls towards the bottom lane as those minions continue to push in. Nuke with a good stun on Relech. Puts down the Crystallize as well. Equalizer though for the slow. Cease and desist coming up in 1 second's time. Another Flash Frost stops Relech in his tracks.
He will just fly away on his little bird. Still, Navi with the soul, with the Baron, with a lot of confident engages. Is looking to take this to a 2-0 win.
Somebody going Bastion Breaker.
Oh, I do like that item. We could buff this patch. Still a little bit of a win more item in my eyes.
Yeah,
it's
but
like,
they are winning.
Yeah, they are winning, so now they'll win a little bit more. But let's rewatch this play once again, because I was a little bit skeptical. It looked like it's going to be a 50-50, but a great hook shot from Paris onto the Fury completely denies that possibility. And after this, sure, I mean, you can do whatever you want, Shifter, but you already lost the fight. It's going to be a Baron for Navi no matter what. Doesn't even need Relech in the pit to smite it. Somebody's going to take that down by himself. Not sure what Nuke is looking for here. He was trying to get something back.
I think looking for anything at this point, right? The whole map is dark. You've lost every neutral objective for the last 10 minutes.
And it's a desperate position to be in, for sure.
It's pretty impossible for them at this point. 13,000 the goal lead for Navi.
Shio did at least buy the Serpent's Fang preemptively.
They got that second item, didn't he? Yeah. It's very true for the Mountain Soul, I guess, as Nuke is turned into an egg. Paris chases him down, and Bobby puts down Tibbers just to make sure they have enough votes. A cease and desist into a double vault breaker on the knockback. Product tries to escape, but you don't get away from Barris when he is this fed. Only Sheo left standing as Navi rout Shifters.
I mean, I don't know how you like your eggs, Medic, but it looks like Navi likes them fried as they return to the base. And it's going to be a 2-0 win. Paris goes very deep. Very Hildesang-esque, just to make sure that he ends the game with 7 deaths, 1 and 7 on the Camille. But still, very convincing performance by Navi here today. It looks a lot better in the mid to late game, and that's really what I wanted to see.
Yeah, I totally agree. I think Game 1 perhaps a little bit weak in the early game. Game 2 though, very solid overall, and they show that they can close out with a lead, which is what they couldn't show us against KC last Friday. You can vote for one of them in your Key Player of the Series vote. Relech, Poby, and Samd are your options. I personally think Samd probably deserves it.
I thought Poby had a really good series.
Poby had a really good series as well.
He found so many good angles, so many good Tibbers. I'm thinking about that chunk before the second dragon, where he just spots them with the sweeper and has thrown it down the Tibbers, guaranteeing that the dragon.
I guess that's true. Maybe I'm just applying like Samd did a lot of damage and was always ahead in gold, but he was also put in that position by his team, which you often are. Round of applause for Navi as they take a bow to us in the analyst desk and all of the wonderful people who are working here. As I believe, well, I got the thumbs up from Rob and from Jack.